be well off where I am now. Now, with me saying create a course and create an online course, these things don't just happen overnight. So don't believe that you can take these 7 ways to make passive income and just put them all together tonight, implement them all tomorrow, and be done. No, like every one of these has time that it takes to build up. So this isn't going to be a 1-week thing or a 1-month thing. This is going to take time to build. So, for instance, YouTube isn't going to be an overnight thing. You have to build a following. You have to build people who, you know, want to hear what you have to say, want to listen to what you're teaching or what you're explaining, and you're going to have to get them to be recurring people. You know, just seeing them once or twice, you know, it might help, but you have to be able to get a bigger following, you know, whether it be on Snapchat, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you pick your platform. You can't just go in and expect to make money and just be rolling around in it. Surprisingly enough, from my experiences and from the people that I've talked to and from the investors that I've reached out into and everything, their number one form of income is not actually YouTube or any of their other platforms. It's the courses that they sell. It's the books that they have out. It's the blogs that they write. You know, it's these other things that they do that help bring in that passive income that they just don't have to worry about anymore. So, you know, I'm not telling you, hey, you know, YouTube's the best thing ever or anything like that, but it's a great way to get your feet wet into passive income. And it's when you start getting that money in, or when you get your first check or back from YouTube and everything, you're just like, wow, this is an excellent way to make money, because now you've been there, you've done that, and you can go on and say, okay, now I know what I do and don't need to do. So that's my little spiel on passive ways to make all the other passive income, you know, other ways to just bring in a little bit extra money, whether it be a side hustle, whether it be, you know, investing, all of these other things that I've mentioned in the video. These are other ways to bring in more money. Now, I'm going to give you a little freebie, another little freebie. You know, a lot of people say if you're an investor, if you know about the stock market and everything, get into real estate. Real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate, real estate. Real estate is not the cure-all. So do not think that because you're getting into real estate, you will be rich right off the jump. Real estate is not just something you can just jump into and say, I know what I'm doing. You know, here's $1,000, now I'm doing it. That's not how that works. A lot of the people who are investors, who have invested their time and their money into certain areas, built up the time and built up the money into going into the stock market so that they can, or into real estate, so that they can have their bearings set. So don't let me deter you away from real estate. Just know that you need to have realistic goals. Now, realistic goals are like, I want to make, you know, an extra $100, $200 a month from my side hustle or from my investments or something like that, you know. Saying I want to be into real estate and by the end of the year I want to be making $100,000 a year, that's unrealistic. So make sure that when you're looking at these ways of passive income, you keep your visions and your predictions within a reasonable aspect, because if you don't, that's how you get deterred from what you want to do, and that's how you get disencouraged from finishing, because your goals were so high that when you didn't reach them, you feel like you failed, you know. Like, if you say, I want to make a YouTube channel, and by the end of the year, I'm going to have 6 million viewers, and then at the end of the year, you have 6. It's like, it's like, you know, you have 6 subscribers. To you, that's not successful because you set your standards so high. You know, even if you have 6, you have 6 recurring, constant people who want to hear what you're teaching, who want to hear what you have to say. So that's my little spill on real estate. That's my little spill on passive income, and that's my 2 cents. You know, if you already are an investor or you already have investment background and everything, and you want to just give me some advice, I'm always open to advice. Just leave it down below in the comments. If you like what you see, leave a like and subscribe. Hit the little bell so that, you know, you can get notifications every time I upload. You know, and get out there and get your feet wet in investing, or in any kind of way that I described today, to try and get your feet wet and get a little passive income in, and let's all make this money. All right.